Hey, welcome to the TV channel. Today I have a RagnaLoard game for you guys and it's with the new ST support. A fair warning to those that can't actually tolerate misplays or somewhat may refer to as illegal plays. Now there are a few in this match alone, but however I still went ahead because I believe the winner is still clear in the games. Now with that mentioned, it's time to talk about the game itself. RagnaLoard new ST gacha gameplay. How good can it be against that consistent Wargreymon? Now without further ado, let's dive right into the game itself as we do see the Agumon being hardcore here, and of course you'll be searching for the top 3 and thus pick up the Wargreymon X, passing 3 memory to the left player thanks to the easy zooming being set up in the previous turn. Now we do see the Zubamon being hardcore here and thus go underneath the rookie and thus allow him to actually hardcore the RagnaLoardmon from the top deck, which is a level 5 Digimon, so it's very nice, and he does gain 1 memory thanks to Digitama and does swing at the security, killing off the Agumon with the rookie inherit effect. Does hit into the Omimon X though, but the damage has already been done. Now he does go for the black memory boost here, looking at top 4. And we do see the level 6 and he's going to add that straight to the hand. And of course he's going to arrange and then put them to the bottom of the deck. Man is being very careful here as he might go to the late game, and we do see the right player actually evolving to the Wargreymon Alterous mode in the nursery and does give 3 memory thanks to the easy zooming once again. Now we do see him actually evolving to the Ludomon in the nursery first. And using the black memory boost instantly, giving to 5 memory, it's going to evolve into the RagnaLoardmon, which is a 4-cost evolution of the new ST. It's going to look at the top 3 here and it's going to basically gacha spawn a Digimon. However, there's only one good target there, which is the level 4 Digimon, and it's going to be the RagnaLoardmon. Or rather, the RagnaLoardmon, sorry. It's going to use the effect to actually slot himself underneath the level 6 Digimon and thus give him reboot and blocker as well. Now we do see him hard evolve to the RagnaLoardmon here, which does have Blitz upon evolution. It's going to swing at security for 1 check only, pushing down to 3, and it's going to use the ability when a Digimon or rather a security has been depleted, he can actually reboot himself and it does have blocker for the next turn. So definitely the Wargreymon X player doesn't really have a clean attack, I would say, as he does go for the Wargreymon X antibody first to start things off, and does go for the X antibody option to allow him to actually evolve to the Wargreymon X antibody and swing at the security, which will be a total of 3 checks thanks to the Greymon and the Wargreymon X antibody. And he does draw 1 thanks to evolution, does hit into black memory boost and does gain 1 memory for every check that succeeds. So we do hit the easy zoomy, so we're going to look at the top 3 once again, and we do see 3 black, he does deal memory, but unfortunately there's a level 6 red there. It's going to arrange them and put it nicely. The Wargreymon X antibody won't be able to bomb the RagnaLoardmon thanks to the level 6 ESS, as he does grant kind of immunity, or BKB for those people who play Dota. Now we do see the Agumon X antibody coming down as well, looking at top 3, and we do see the X antibody option as well as the Greymon X getting it to hand. And this is where the slight misplay does come in, or the illegal play. He does actually forget to pay the memory for the Greymon. It's not a free cost evolution, it's going to be a 1 cost at least, and we do see a Tai Chi coming down to pass the turn. Now the left player definitely do have the things going well for him as he does the RagnaLoardmon. He's going to swing at the Wargreymon X and using the de-evolve ability on the Wargreymon X, turning it to a Wargreymon. Now he's going to go for the Legend Arms Alliance, which allow him to call a level 5 Digimon for free from his hand, definitely. It does call the RagnaLoardmon though, and that's given main thanks to the Digitama. So Digitama does come in very clutch there. And it's going to swing at security, and the RagnaLoardmon will restand thanks to that, so that's very nice. So he chooses not to swing actually, and does evolve to the RagnaLoardmon on the right. And the RagnaLoardmon does have a very strong effect because it can't be bombed by any destruction effects, so definitely does escape the Wargreymon X ability. Now we do see him actually evolve to Agumon first and going for the X antibody once again, and going for the Wargreymon X antibody for 3 costs here. Gonna swing at the security, of course, evolving to the Wargreymon X antibody, and it's gonna be 2 checks and it's gonna be pretty big. Does hit into a Legend Arms Alliance though, which allow him to spawn another level 5 below Digimon. It's gonna spawn the RagnaLoardmon there, and does hit into a Baihumon, but it's not going to matter too much, but it does actually allow him to bomb one of the RagnaLoardmon and does gain a rather guaranteed memory for the turn thanks to the easy zoomy. Now the Wargreymon X is definitely a problem, but it's not a problem in the face of the RagnaLoardmon as he does hit again. But this time he's going to use the Legend Arms Alliance, look at the top 4 of his deck, allowing him to put it at the top or the bottom if he does wish so. Looks like he's going to go for the top here, and they're going to go for RagnaLoardmon. Basically, it does allow him to gacha spawn another Digimon from the top 3, and because he already knows what's going to be on the top 3 thanks to the Legend Arms Alliance, going to spawn the Zubamon of course, and the Zubamon will of course go into the Digisource to allow him to spawn a top deck once again. And we do see another Zubamon being spawned here, but the Zubamon this time around will be different as it allows him to look at top 5 to take a RagnaLoardmon and a Legend Arms as well. So he does pick up the level 4 Legend Arms as well as the RagnaLoardmon. And thanks to the ability of the RagnaLoardmon, it does gain 1 security attack, and thanks to the RagnaLoardmon as well, it does withstand and it does go for the swing right here. Now we do go to game 2 here with the Wargreymon X behind, but definitely he is going to come back in this game. It's going to evolve to the Greymon here for 2 costs, passing back 2 memory to the left player. Now RagnaLoardmon, even though it does have its strong, I would say, abilities where it does go for the gacha gameplay, are not as consistent as I would say compared to Wargreymon X, whereby it just does its own thing so well that it's very much slightly executed every game. And we do see him picking up level 5, adding it to hand thanks to the black memory boost, and the Greymon will be pushed up here as he does evolve to the Greymon X body. It's going to swing the security just like that, but it does have 9k DP to check, so it's not exactly very small, but it does hit into RagnaLoardmon in the first check, so that's very unfortunate. And he's just going to go for the Agumon hardcore here, looking at top 3, and we do see 3 Agumon, very classic, going down to the bottom of the deck. Now we do see the black memory boost activating here as he does gain to 4 memory as he does hardcore Zubamon, and of course evolving to Zubamon in nursery, but he does pick up a level 5. So that's very unfortunate as he does hardcore the Zubamon to use his ability to hardcore the top deck, and he just only top deck a level 4. So that's not the high roll he wanted because he was 1 draw away. So, you know, this is how RagnaLord really works in the actual reality of the game. Now we do see the Agumon evolving nursery and Agumon X anybody evolving in the one in the battle area. Looking at top 3, it's going to go for the Greymon X instead of the Metal Greymon X. It's going to evolve to the Greymon once again. This guy is really stacked with the Greymons. It's going to evolve to the Greymon X Anybody, and of course it's going to play the X Anybody option. It's going to swing at the security, evolving to the Metal Greymon X Anybody as well, which is going to be a 11k 3 check, which is pretty beastly if not cute. So it does do the 3 checks very nicely and leaving the RagnaLoardmon at 1 security. So that's very unfortunate for the RagnaLoardmon player as he does have to speed things up as he does evolve to the RagnaLoardmon first. He's going to go for the Legend Arms Alliance to actually spawn 1 level 5 from his hand. He's going to spawn the red one and just passing the turn, but he does gain 1 memory thanks to Digitama. Now we do see the level 5 black Legend Arms does have a blocker, so it's going to stop that rookie from ending the game here. And it's going to go for the cool boy to, you know, pretty much dig through the deck and does pick up the Wargreymon X Anybody there. And of course he's going to evolve it while swinging with the Metal Greymon, but he's going to evolve to the Greymon here, remembering to pay the 1 cost here. It's going to swing at security, and then of course it'll be blocked by the level 5 Legend Arms. And this is when the Wargreymon X will actually be swinging at level 5 just like that. And of course he can't block it, and the Wargreymon X Anybody will actually bomb the other level 5. So this really leaves the RagnaLoardmon in a very weird situation, or I would say a struggling one, because he does have only 2 rookies against that Wargreymon X Anybody. The rookies will actually be swinging at security here, going for the suicide mission, tossing into the Greymon. It's going to use the Legend Arms Alliance, looking at top 4, and we do see a RagnaLoardmon on level 4 and memory boost, and of course another level 4. He's just going to go for the bottom deck here, and it's going to go for another Legend Arms Alliance to spawn a level 5 from his hand, which is going to be RagnaLoardmon, but he doesn't gain 1 memory here. That's very unfortunate, and does evolve to the RagnaLoardmon to just pass the turn. Now the Wargreymon X Anybody will restand here as he does hatch to another Koromon, and then evolving to the Agumon here. It's going to swing at the security and actually does hit into RagnaLoardmon, so this is where he can't actually gain the memory because the Wargreymon X Anybody only gains the memory if it does survive the attack. He's going to evolve to the Greymon in nursery for 2 costs, and then evolving to the RagnaLoardmon for 3 costs, and passing just 1 memory to the left player. Definitely not doing too well for the left player, of course, but he's going to use the Legend Arms Alliance. Look at top 4. We do see a level 5 there, so this is going to be a very good target for the RagnaLoardmon to actually spawn from the top card. He's going to swing at security using his skill to look at top 3. And we do see the Ludomon. It's going to spawn the Ludomon, and the Ludomon will of course use his ability to just go to the bottom of the Digisource and allow him to spawn the top card of his deck, which is going to be a level 5, which he arranged nicely just now. It's going to gain 2k and 3000 DP and of course 1 security attack, leaving him at 2. It's going to swing with the rookie as well, pushing him down to 1 already. He's going to just pass the turn with the RagnaLoardmon, but it looks like he doesn't have any blockers. And of course the RagnaLoardmon will be swinging and ending the game right there. So that will be 1-1, and this will be the last game for this match, as we do see the Easy Izumi for the turn 1. So not looking too good because we don't see any rookie for the left player as he does arrange the top 3. And we still don't see any rookies at top 3 as well, so this is not going to look too good for him, as we do see the Agumon in the nursery for the right player as he does hardcore another Agumon, looking at top 3 right here. He's going to pick up the Wargreymon X Antibody, adding it to hand. Very consistent, I would say, thanks to the Agumon searches, and we're going to go for another search right here with the Agumon X Antibody. And of course, going to just pick up the 1 cost Greymon there, so that's very nice. It's going to evolve it, of course, for just 1 memory. He's going to go for the option as well, and it's gonna just evolve to the MetaGreymon X antibody. He can't actually swing this turn because the Agumon was actually freshly spawned in this turn. It's gonna hardcore the RagnaLoardmon for the left side, and it's gonna give him 4 memory, which is gonna be quite a painful mistake as he does evolve to the Wargreymon X for free here, swinging at the security, and of course it's going to gain him a bunch of memory. Although it's just going to be 1 check though, because the MetaGreymon X antibody was actually evolved in the previous turn. Now we do see the Agumon actually swinging at the security but not gaining any memory here, but it wouldn't make too much difference because of the easy zoomy, as we do see a Agumon being hardcore here, and it's of course going to pick up the Greymon, adding it to hand. Now we finally do see a level 6 for the left player, but it's not going to do too much because he doesn't have the Digitama, and it's going to be a 4-cost evolution, and looking at top 3, he actually missed everything, so there's nothing for him to spawn, and that's pretty unfortunate. Now we do see the Koromon being hatched, and we do see another Agumon being evolved here, and this is why I say the Wargreymon X is actually a very consistent deck, and the Wargreymon X will actually bomb away the level 6 as well. So this is not looking too good for the left player, as the right player still continue to do his things, as he does pick up an X antibody option as well as the Wargreymon X. So man, this guy is really racking up some advantage, as he does go for the Greymon for 2 costs here. Gonna go for the option as well, and it's gonna swing at the security with the MetaGreymon X antibody, and this will be 3 checks, but however the left player only have 2 security left. Now with that 2 security being checked, it's not enough to actually gain enough memory for the Wargreymon X player to stay the same turn, and we do finally see the Ludomon evolving in the nursery, and we're gonna see a Zubamon being hardcore here, and with that 0 security, it's not gonna be enough time for the left player to actually start farming into his RagnaLoardmon. So I would say this is pretty much game for the Wargreymon X player, as he's gonna try to do something, the Legend Arms Alliance, to allow him to spawn level 5 from his hand, but of course it's not gonna be enough as the MetaGreymon X swing for game, and this will be the Wargreymon X win. Now this is the Wargreymon X deck list if you guys are interested in. And this will be the RagnaLord by Humon deck list if you guys are interested in as well. Now thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.